to give a breakdown of my songwriting process for Mirror Glass. So I always begin with a set of chords. I stole these from a Liquid drum and bass song I had been writing, which I'd given up on. I always compose by ear, so please forgive me if my theory is a bit dodgy. We've got an E major 7 and G sharp minor and an F sharp 6. I believe we're in the key of B major, making these chords 4th, 6th and 5th in the scale. I think we may be using E Lydian, as E major 7 is the tonic in this song, but again, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'd love to understand the theory side further. The whole song revolves around these 3 chords, and I chose to arpeggiate and change the rhythm of the chords in the verses to create tension and release. Next, we have the main motif, or reoccurring melody. I wrote this on a bell synth, and to me it feels like glass or water. I'm not really sure why. I try and use a lot of imagery when I write, and this motif represents the mirror glass for me, which is a metaphor for the beyond. Next we have the demo MIDI guitars. I am so lazy, so I use MIDI now as it's just more practical for me. It means I can write anywhere. I've opted for some kind of power chords here. I was really keen on the rhythm of these ones, but I don't think we used them in the final song. The rhythm is giving like early 2000s emo, which has probably come from spending so much time with our pals in 10 Years Too Late. We love those guys. I've also got a lead guitar playing this sort of clash quaver pattern, which I feel adds a sense of panic to this song. We kept this in the final version, I believe. Next we've got this little riff, which is actually being played on a synth, which I stumbled across on Alchemy. I think it's pretty cool, and it actually sounds like a guitar tapping. For verse 1 of the demo, I have the original drum and bass vocals, which I left as a placeholder for a little while. Then we've got this ambient MIDI guitar, which has been my go-to clean guitar for a while. Again, that's just on Alchemy. Here we're arpeggiating our chords, as we don't want the verse to be too thick. And then as we're building to that chorus, we're bringing back in the synths and the heavier guitars. And then for the chorus, we've got this anacrustics, which I'm really keen on doing. We've also got some prosody, because as the lyrics say, these empty spaces make me grow colder. All the instrumentation drops out. Then we're returning to what is teased in the intro, now with the lead vocal hook. I've chosen ABA-BCB song form here, which is a typical pop structure, which again I'm very keen on. This chorus is longer than we may usually do, as it has sort of 2 parts to it. Usually we would leave a longer chorus to the end of the song, but it just was written that way, and I feel like it works really well in this song. I also added a lot of placeholder risers, as I like my demos to be as full as possible, but we don't want to get into full production because we usually go to Ryan or John Cass for that. This song took around 4 hours to put together. Here's the demo chorus.
These empty spaces make me grow colder. These empty spaces make